Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So we are doing a little bit of a different video today and I've managed to get Josh to do this one with me. And it's basically a sort of game challenge thing I've seen online called Who is Most Likely To. So people get the questions different ways. They either find them themselves or they might ask on social media. But my mum and my brother actually have put a list together of questions that I've not seen yet that I'm going to ask to me and Josh, and we have to vote whether we think I'm most likely to or Josh is most likely to. So yeah, I thought that would help you get to know us a little bit better, and I thought it would be quite fun for us to do. As you can see, he looks so excited. Who's most likely to be grumpy? Anyway, thanks Mum, thanks brother for the questions. Hope they're good ones. Just getting them up now.
This is taking ages. Look for the videos, for the questions.
Oh, there's loads, okay. Oh my God. Sorry. This is just so difficult. Why did we let my mum and my brother come up with these questions? Oh, I'm crying. The first question is, who is most likely to live a life in the shadows of their younger brother because of his charming personality and devilish good looks? Well, Josh doesn't have a younger brother, so who is most likely to be a cool parent? I'm cooler than you. You should look at the shirts you keep wearing, they're not cool. I'm cool. You're more strict. Who is most likely to be afraid of spiders? For sure, I hate them. Although, actually, we hardly get any here, do we? There's hardly ever any spiders. I see way more.
Small,
yeah, the like ones that I'm really not bothered about, little jumping ones. I don't really see spiders here. It's cockroaches. Josh has to get big cockroaches out. Who is most likely to die for something stupid? You're the one that takes stupid risks.
You always want to go for risk things, jumping.
Yeah, fun things
swimming
like
in the big oceans, lakes.
Yeah, so swimming in the rivers and whitewater rafting and bungee jumping and stuff. I like that kind of thing. But you're most likely to drive fast without a seatbelt on. So therefore, you are most likely to die for something stupid. Who is most likely to steal sweets from a baby? I mean, I don't think I steal them from a baby. I mean, I steal them from our children.
She always steals
when my mum sends things out. Who is most likely to admit they are wrong? This one cannot admit he is wrong. Ever.
Never.
Who is most likely to cry because of a sad movie? All the time. And he gets grumpy with me. Who is most I actually don't know the answer to this one. I think, okay. Who is most likely to get into a fight? It's actually quite a difficult one because sometimes I'm like, no. I've not been in a fight.
Never been in a fight.
Yes, you have.
Oh, yeah.
You used to be a bouncer.
Yes, that's not me getting into a fight.
You told me the other day you got into a fight with the guy that owes you money.
Yes, but...
Yes, but that means you're most likely to. Who is most likely to be out in public drunk? Yeah, I'm can't handle my alcohol very well. He's a lot better with it. Who is most likely to get plastic surgery of some kind? I don't know if I actually would get plastic surgery. I want to get my teeth done and things like that, but I don't want to get my nose. I used to want to get my nose done when I was growing up, but now I don't think I would. maybe get my boobs done when I'm a bit older. I'm not sure. Who is most likely to shave all their hair off? What? Why would I shave all my hair off? As in like off my head, yeah? Who is most likely to have 10 children? When I was growing up, I wanted 13. I don't want that many anymore. I don't want to do this one because I know the answer is me. Who is most likely to fart in public? Right, Josh doesn't fart. Like, I think that's weird. I think I've heard him fart like once in 4.5 years. And you've only heard me once too, right?
Hmm?
You've only heard me once. Who is most likely to lie to the police? Because Josh sees them more often than me. Who is most likely to swear in front of the children? Do you think? Maybe. Maybe swear, but shout. Who is most likely to have used a fake ID to get into a club? Yeah, like, no, I don't think I ever. You know what I did do once is, I don't know how I got away with it, but I edited my mum's passport. How did I do it? I edited my passport, my mum's. I basically forged, so my name was, that was it. No, I'm so confused. But basically, I managed to forge my passport to say that I was older and say that I had my mum's name to get into a festival, an over 18s festival. Once, very long time ago. Who is most likely to live on a farm? I think both of us. No? We would one day love to have a farm. We've even planned it out. It's just we've got so much on at the moment that it's kind of a plan that's gone on pause, isn't it? But what would be very, very special about our farm, Josh? What did we say? Very important.
We are going to be killing animals.
We're not going to kill. It's going to be a no-kill like sanctuary. Yeah. Yeah. I am not into killing animals, so all our plans are. It's not going to be a farm for meat. And yeah, well, we've done a lot of research into it, but it's just something that's gone on the back burner for a while. Who is most likely to lock themselves out of the house? Who is most likely to lock themselves out of the house? Yeah, I think me as well. Bad at losing things. I don't even look after the keys. If I looked after the keys, they would have been lost a long time ago. Who is most likely to marry a celebrity? I don't think any of us, as if any celebrity is going to marry me, and you, or you. How are you going to meet them? How are you going? Like, how would you meet a celebrity? No, I think you, a Ugandan celebrity, you're most likely. I mean, hopefully neither of us are likely to marry a celebrity, because hopefully we're going to marry each other. Who is the most likely to get arrested? Not a hard one. Every other week, pretty much. I like some of these questions about relationship status when we're together. Who is most likely to remain single forever? Let's say, like, if we were to break up, yeah? Who is most likely to remain single forever? No way. Absolutely not. You'll have someone in the next week. Who is most likely to snore? Most likely to snore.
What?
All the time. Snore. Who is most likely to be afraid of watching horror movies? Oh, I meant me. I meant me. I am scared of everything, aren't I? I'm like, Who is most likely to stay in the shower the longest? Takes forever. Who is most likely to spend hours on the phone? This is a hard one, because if it's to one person, me, but in terms of throughout the day, who's on the phone more often? You. Like, if I ring my mum, I might be on the phone for like 2 hours. But...
They say to stay on the phone for long.
Yeah, but you could hang up and be on the phone to the next person within 30 seconds. So that depends. Who is most likely to make a mess whilst eating? sure. You always make a mess. Do you think when we eat out, the table after you've eaten? Who is most likely to be a parent's favourite? So like your parent's favourite child or my parent's favourite child? I think you. I think you're your mum's favourite. No? Who is most likely to form a close bond with a cat? Bloody love animals. I hate that the next answer is probably me as well. Who is most likely to develop a beer belly? Because this one can drink as much beer as he wants, he ain't getting no belly. They've done the same question again. Is my mum trying to say, like, point something out? Again, she's put, who is most likely to remain single forever? She trying to tell us to break up? Who is most likely to be sensitive? Like, can't take any criticism. Who is most likely to be unable to keep a secret for just 30 minutes? My mum will probably know after like 30 seconds of me knowing any secret ever. Who is most likely to drive better? You put mine
No
first.
way, no way. You're very worse. I don't, no one, even the kids don't like you.
The kids like Josh's driving because he drives fast with loud music.
No.
I am the more sensible, safe driver. Yeah, I'm the better driver.
You cried the whole way up to where
Because I'm a good driver, I don't want to kill people and kill children, so I get upset when I'm driving. That doesn't make me a bad driver. But when people run out in front of my car, it's quite scary.
Once people
Better driver. I didn't hit them.
Did I hit anyone?
Who has crashed more cars? Therefore, who is the better driver?
Alright.
Okay. You can really tell which ones my brother has had an input with. Who is most likely to not be able to lift heavy weights at the gym? And it says in brackets, correct answer, Josh. But obviously the correct answer is actually me, as if I could lift heavy weights. Who is most likely to fall out of a tree? I mean, you're probably more likely to climb one. But
yes, that's you.
If I did, I would probably fall. I think this is my mum making a dig at you as well. Because I keep complaining at Josh about this specific thing, and now it's a question. Who is most likely to wear a political t-shirt to a crowded place? I keep complaining because I just think Josh is getting involved and he could just take a step back and not, you know,
because
not risk anything. Yeah, you might do, but
I love my country, so I'm trying to.
Yeah, but people might get killed in these elections, and I would rather.
I'm trying to be in the struggle of changing the country to a better.
I just don't think. I think with our luck, and we have a lot of bad luck. We just need to take less risks, and that includes not going out wearing the opposition's t-shirt. Who is most likely to give terrible advice? Why? Why would my advice be terrible?
Because you don't have an advice.
I do have advice. You don't have advice.
When do I advise anyone?
Exactly. That's why you'd be terrible.
When do you advise anyone? Who did you advise?
Who did you advise?
Oh, you always take my advice.
Yeah, I do. I trust.
See?
But
I give you better advices. So.
But then actually, who is usually always right in life? Therefore, I probably give better advice. Who is most likely to adopt a pet from a friend who can't keep it? As if we need any more animals or children or anything to look after. Who is most likely to be embarrassing in public? Why me?
Why me?
Why me?
Why me?
Why me?
Why me?
You might dance weird. I can tell you how Josh is embarrassing. He wears these specific shirts I don't like in public. That's embarrassing.
Emily sometimes is embarrassing. She shouts in public.
No, I was about to say, or Josh shouts at me in public in front of people and causes a scene.
She shouts at me in public.
No, you shout at me. No, never. You shout at me and cause a scene. It's embarrassing. Who is most likely to forget an important event? What did Josh forget last year that we're actually about to do a video about, Josh? What did he forget? What did you forget last year, Josh?
Nothing. What did I forget?
My birthday.
I didn't forget.
Oh, he didn't forget. That's why he went to the village for the day. And when I didn't hear anything from him, and at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I said, have you forgotten something? And he's like, oh. And then he came back at like midnight. So he missed my whole birthday. And now you're telling me you didn't forget it, because if you did that on purpose, it's even worse.
Did on purpose.
Who is most likely to speak with their mouth full? Absolutely. I was even complaining about that the other day. My brother's done this, or my mum has done this at a dig at me, but I actually don't think it's necessarily me that's the answer. Who is most likely to forget to say thank you? Do you think it is me? Maybe. Who is most likely to be intimidated by their in-laws? Do you think? I don't know. I'm much better now. I used to be quite scared of your parents, but I'm not anymore, I don't think. Are you scared of mine? Scared of meeting them?
No.
Who is most likely to cause a world war? Why would I?
Why would I cause
You just cause trouble all the time. Who is most likely to bite their toenails? I'm not. I can't even answer that because I bite my nails. Your toenails on your feet? I really... No, I will bite my fingernails when I'm nervous, but not my toenails. Who is most likely to spend the most days without showering? Only because I'm in the house a lot more and I don't get that dirty, whereas Josh is out in the sun and the dust. Stop it! But back in the UK, I would shower every day, and I always shower before I leave the house. But if I'm just going to be in the house, what's the point? Running up the bill more. Who is the most likely to cook bad food? I don't think I cook bad food.
Bad.
But Josh is quite good at cooking. When he wants to, which is very, very rare. Who is most likely... Who is most likely to report to their parents every issue they have in their home? Only because I tell my parents everything. I have a different relationship, well, especially with my mum, than you do with yours. Stop it! But not every issue. Don't tell her everything, because then she just nags me and stresses me out. So, not quite everything. Who is most likely to complain about their favourite film being remade? Josh really isn't into films and things that much, are you? Like, I'm really into, you know, books, movies, music, films, everything. And get very invested. Josh is just like, he'll watch occasionally, but he's never very invested or doesn't care that much, really. Okay, last question. Who is the most likely to walk around the house naked? What? Absolutely not.
You walk around the house naked all the time.
I walk around the bedroom, yeah. Josh will literally walk into the kitchen, down the hallway and everything when we've got guests in the rooms. Like...
Naked?
Yeah, naked.
Completely naked?
Completely naked.
No clothes, no towel,
yeah.
no one?
Sometimes you walk down the hallway with nothing on.
When?
And I say to you, like, Josh, there's people here.
When
Like when they're sleeping, you'll sometimes risk it and go to the kitchen without putting a towel around you. Absolutely, you are a very naked person. Right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video and maybe got to know us a little bit better.
Thanks for watching our videos.
If there are any more most likely to questions you'd like to know the answer to, feel free to comment below and I'll answer.
Don't forget to subscribe.
We're planning on doing a lot more videos in the future. And yeah, we'll see you again next time.
Bye.
Bye.